So tonight I want to talk about the creation of the universe a little bit more. Kind of expand on it and keep expanding. And so my cat's like staring at me. So in one of my videos I talked about, let me take this down. I talked about God creating from itself. It showed me how it created from itself. And it had a split. God the Father, God the Mother, a face, right? Because we label father, mother. Well, we actually have a father, mother here in this earthly experience, right? Because without a masculine and a feminine, you can't create life. You may be able to artificially do it, but you still need a sperm and an egg to do it, which comes from a masculine and a feminine. So no matter how much we try to dice it up and split it up, it still is masculine energy and a feminine energy combining to create life. So once God the Father, God the Mother started creating life, the flame, this is the twin flame, right? Father flame, mother flame. When they started to create life, they created what is considered or called two firstborn, and that's the ethereal plane crew was created. So there's the plasma plane. There's 4 dimensions that I'm aware of. Now, other people are going to tell me that there's more dimensions and there's 19 and there's this and that. And you know what? I'm not going to argue with your perspective. From your point of view, looking up, when you're at the bottom of the pyramid and you're looking up, yeah, it might be 19 levels up. Yeah, it might be 16 levels up. But when you're up at the top, looking down, it's a completely different story. So I'm going to do it from my perspective, and I honor everybody else's perspective. All I ask is that you honor my perspective as well. You don't have to take it on as your truth, but this is me speaking, and I'm not doing it for you anyway. To be honest, I love you, but I'm not doing this for anybody but myself because, hair's driving me nuts. Because it's important for me to get all of this out, because I feel like if I do, maybe somebody will grab onto it and it'll be something that'll help them. Great. If not, that's fine too. This is healing for me, and I feel like it's important to tell. And the deeper and deeper we get into it, the more and more I feel like I'll peel apart the onion, and hopefully something will click for some people. But either way, so the twin flames, right? We a lot of people talk about your twin flame or your soulmate. I see it similar, a little differently. I do believe in it. I do believe that there were 2, masculine and feminine. I do believe that it is those 2 that created life. They did that by what we here on earth do, procreate, have sex, right? And then we create a life. So the first 2 angels that were created were another feminine and masculine. We call those the firstborn. Some of the names that you will find in history, Rashael, and also Naminna. They were here back in the days of Egyptian when they tried to come back and reconcile and fix the mess that was created in the universe, but they were not successful. And in fact, it got actually worse. And then later, Jesus came onto the planet, reincarnated. We'll talk about that in another video. But when Jesus died, went to hell, met with Lucifer, they had a conversation and decided they would reincarnate in this time frame, this time space right now, and they would try to reconcile again and try to fix this universe, this universal mess. They had an agreement. But anyway, so the 2 flames created life. Father, mother created life, created a daughter and a son. And this is where I get really upset with religion. I understand from their perspective, but it's not accurate, because God did not create just a man and then from that man a woman. And God understands that you need balance. Like, and we as humans, well, those that are human, some are not human, whatever. But you understand you have to have balance. If you tip the scales one way or the other, then things go out of balance, and it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. You can have just as bad in the positive, like over positive to the point of being in love, right? And not see all the red flags and all the things that are happening to you because you're so in love. So you have blinders on, right? So being positive has its negatives, and then being negative has its negatives as well. So God understood balance. God understood that if I have one, I need to have the other, right? If I have one, I need to have the other. And so that is how the universe was created. It was created equal. The feminine and the masculine were created equal. They were equal divine beings with the same power. It was equal. Now, I do believe that this planet is a petri dish. It is a testing ground for the changes that are occurring in the universe. I do believe that we have seen the scales. I mean, look around you. We have seen the scales go completely out of balance. We have an absolute, on any level, doesn't matter, tyrants, narcissists, ego on one end of the spectrum. And then we have empath, extreme love, extreme peace on the other spectrum, right? One trying to dominate and control, the other wanting freedom. And we see that here on this planet. And it really is the big battle is freedom. It's freedom of body, emotion, mind, and spiritual. All 4 dimensions. I want to be free. I don't need another entity or another individual or anyone trying to tell me how I should feel, what I should think, what I should do, how I should do it, and who I should believe in. Like, who are you to create or want to or try to create my reality for me? I don't want to live in that universe anymore. I don't want to live in this reality, this illusion. I want to be able to create my own reality, my own way, without worrying about or being in fear of repercussions or being bullied or beaten. And the funny thing is when you go and you turn that around on a narcissist or a tyrant, they don't like that. They don't want their stuff being turned back on them. No, you can't do that. That's what I've been told. My response, well, why is it okay for you to do that to me, but I can't do that to you? Anyway, I digress. Back to the story. So, the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve. Sorry, but most of that story is bullshit. Because I just explained it. Would God really create a man, just a man, and then from that man create a woman? No. It doesn't even make logical sense. Because that dynamic right there says man has dominance over feminine. No. Not accurate. Power move by the church. That's it. Same with worshiping just the Father. Why would we worship just the Father in our family dynamic and then look down on the mother? Why do we not look at the mother and the father as equals? Is one less than the other? Is one greater than the other? Smarter? More intelligent? No. So the truth is when God created the universe, like I mentioned from the beginning, it was created in equality. The masculine was just as powerful as the feminine, and the feminine was just as powerful as the masculine. They were created 100% equal, 100% divine. So why do we not see that? Why do we not see that in this reality? And if those of you that are watching this that can expand outside of just this planet and can take on a deeper understanding outside of this, you will also see the imbalance within the universe between the masculine and the feminine. Why? What happened? We're about to find out.